on is my feet. The speed of my feet, like in and out of my shot, how quick I step into it and how quick I jump out, that is what speeds up your release. It's not speeding up your arms, it's all about your feet. So to get loose, I'm kind of just gonna get my rhythm going. Even with these short shots, I wanna work on my speed. And of course, always keeping solid hands and focusing on my hands. But I'm gonna do my warm-up routine with my feet to get going here. So quick in and out, and you'll see the steps be really, really small. But still quick. The hard part about this is when I'm moving my hands on the basketball, trying to get them set on the laces, they have to go just as quick as my feet, and there's no doubt that can be tough. So I'm trying to sync those things together, and as I'm getting loose, I'll start throwing the ball off the laces here a little bit to make it harder on myself. Get it on, then let it go. So I'm trying to feel the speed of both the hands and the feet working together, because there's no doubt, you know, if you can't get the ball on the laces fast, I mean, that's where the upper body, the hands, could slow down your release or affect your release. But we want to keep it solid enough to where it's all feet. And the hands as part of the release never really change. You want that to just be consistent, what it normally would be on form shooting. Now the feet can change. I'm using a machine. You don't have to use a machine. You could self-pass, you could get somebody to pass to you. It just makes it easier on me to do this. But again, I'm just focused, right now I'm catch and shoot. I'll start moving around, hitting my spots, shoot some threes. I'm working on feet. I'm concentrating on how quick I can do that right there. It's basically a gallop, not basically a gallop, it is a gallop. I'm just working on quick in, quick out, whether it's right, left, or left, right, speed of my feet, try to keep my hands the same, and I'm working on getting my release quicker from my feet. You do what you want to do. I'm just gonna make I'll make probably 3 shots each. So even though they're kind of in place, it's still a gallop. Really, I'm not really going anywhere. The steps are basically, you know, like nowhere, but it's still aggressive. It's still a gallop, you know, and a lot of kids actually struggle with being able to catch the ball. Like kids want to catch, they want to start from way back here and try to take these huge exaggerated steps into the shot to get up to the line. You need to be able to stay on the line and learn how to just pop them in place. And then once you do that, it actually helps you do it quicker because it's such smaller steps. Up. What I try to focus on or hear, feel is, you know, obviously if the court is real squeaky, it's easy to do, but this 1-2, those 2 squeaks, I want to try to speed up the pace. I don't want them to be together. That's a hop. I wanted a 1-2. I just want that 1-2, that squeak squeak, to be as quick as possible. And when you're going, you should be trying to feel, especially when you're practicing, you want to hear that. Feel what's going on with those feet and hear that squeak speeding up quicker and quicker. In corner. This is just my catch and shoot right now. Okay, so once I got loose and I'm just stepping straight down into the shot, all of those I was already square. Now I want to move. I usually would work on like the realistic stuff. I do a little shuffle into it, then I'll probably do some kind of run, some type of turn and run where I have to pivot. So I'll do my shuffle first. On shuffles, just by nature, I like to shoot deep shots. So I'll make this pass come out a little deeper. I'll shoot these ones deep. Same thing. I'm just gonna go. You know, I'll go 5 makes. Just from the 2 top spots. Again, get creative with your workouts. Do them however you want to do them, but I'll do my shuffle slide from the deep wings. Okay, so I'm moving this way first. So it's left, right. So you'll see right here, left, right. So it's a left, right, the 2 steps into the shot. I actually did not shoot those very well. I don't know what I went for what. So most of those on my feet were too narrow because I'm kind of just getting in my workout. My legs aren't fully ready yet, fully warm, but my rhythm was off because my feet were narrow. So anything lateral, anything where I'm moving side to side, the feet have to get wider and bouncier at the catch. And that'll help me shoot it at my regular clip. So I'll go left, right again. I'm still moved over, moving to my right for a left, right step, but now I'm gonna concentrate on wider feet. And I've made the first two because of that. I missed that one. Yep. Quick. So there I went 3 for 4 just from making that adjustment of widening my feet and having a little better rhythm. First to last video we put out with the Hooping at Home series, it was about rhythm. It was about rhythm in your feet and being able to get your feet wide enough. And control, oh, it was the last one because I had call shot in there, touch. And I was talking about how being able to know your shot, like saying, I'm missing because of this reason or that reason, and being able to instantly fix it, that's what makes you a better shooter than the next person. And that's the proof right there. I knew it was wrong. Boom, go 3 for 4. Okay, so now I'm gonna be right, left. Now I'm moving to my left with the shuffle. So it's right, left on the last steps, right here. I gotta move to the left to get my right, left step. Ah! Yeah, too much hands. Now I'm getting a little tired, so I really gotta sit into the shot. The legs. There we go. Another thing I'll say that doesn't have to do with the concept, just in general, man, like shooting is a lot of fucking work. It's tiring, especially if you're moving and you're getting screens and you're in that 5-on-5 action where you gotta move around and not just stand still. So your legs, that's why your legs are everything. Not because you need to bend way down to get power. That's not right either. That's like a myth. You know, you ask, how do you get more power? People say use more legs. Well, what's that mean? That means jump faster, jump harder. It doesn't mean sit lower. But it's fucking tiring. Okay, now I'm gonna do a running catch. This is gonna be like off a fast break, kind of just running and spotting up in the corner before a quick. I'm not gonna pause. It'll be kind of like, oh, you know what? Okay, I'll have to do self pass for this. And this is more relevant to people at home. I can't use the gun because I can't time up running down and catching that ball running like that. So I'm just gonna hold it. I'll run down, self pass, catch and shoot. But same thing. I'm trying to keep my speed as the angle gets harder and I have to get my feet wider because it's easy to slow down when you have to make those feet wider. So I'm trying to just get the speed of that release, the speed of the feet to make sure that the release is quick. Run down, corner, catch and shoot. I'll try to make 4 of these. I'll get 4 makes in both corners. And numbers, like numbers of makes and all that, I don't think is super relevant. You know, it's an old school way of thinking to say like, you know, make 500 shots a day. I don't know how much that matters. I think it's more about just going until you got it, going until you have something that you know for sure that's gonna stick. Like if you work out and then you're gonna go play a game later, if you can repeat what you did in your workout in your game. So like whatever that is for you, that's why, I don't know, you know, 4 makes, it could be 10, it could be 2, you know, whatever you wanna do. To knock these shots down is not easy. I say the hardest thing about shots like these, which you'll see, you know, I don't do a great job of it either, is keeping your feet solid when you jump. You know, not letting them scissor or lose your balance, being able to run, stop on a dime, and make the shot normal. So on that last shot, I noticed taking the quick shuffles right before I take the last 2 got me more balance. So I'll try it again, see if that's something that works better. I can feel my speed dipping a little bit, obviously because I'm getting tired and I got this fucked up knee, so trying to stop like this is tough for me, but so I got to get back into hearing that sound, hearing that double squeak as quick as it can go. That was real good. That was my best one. Oh, I was slow and a bad shot. No, I'm getting tired because I feel like the shot's in and it's coming up short. So again, I just got to dig deeper with the legs, put more pressure on the legs. It's off. If you've watched any of the previous videos, you've heard me say I've always been better moving to my left than moving to my right. And it's rhythm. It's being able to get my feet wide enough and keep it bouncy on the release rather than heavy. So I got to feel that bounced. Another front rim miss. Okay, these last few are gonna get tougher because I missed like 7 shots in a row. So push-ups on all these misses, 10 push-ups. Just put myself through it. It's gonna be rough, but this is what you should do at home, man. Make it so it sucks. Challenge yourself physically and mentally. That's it, sorry, because I thought that fucker was going in. It feels like the 10. All right, gotta knock one down. Quick. Yep, got it. Handle. Okay, so I'm gonna predominantly work on floater finishes, but I'm gonna come down in like the 3/4 court where I might get a rebound or an outlet pass, come downhill, make my moves full speed, and then get into a floater. So hard on the legs. But detailing my moves, I'll talk about that in a second. The hardest part about working yourself out is to really give a fuck about every rep. And so, you know, if somebody like myself has been playing basketball their entire life, you know, an in and out move it's not hard to do. It's real simple, right? But to do it in a way where you're trying to get better at the in and out is a completely different thing. And again, 90% of this shit is mental. So how much I care about making this in and out and how much space I'm trying to take up with my body, that is what's gonna determine whether the move is getting better or not. So right now I'm more focused on not losing the basketball and then making a big solid move. So I'm gonna start with in and out, small turn with the ball, huge step in turn with my lower body, and then come down into floaters. So I'll mimic a little outlet pass or something, self pass and go. I'm gonna come up, go fast, slow, fast. Fast, slow, see, bobbling that first dribble. Like those are the things I gotta focus on the most. I'm tired, it's easy to fuck that shit up. Use the glass. So I'm gonna alternate on these. I wanna go make one with the backboard, make one without the backboard. Probably 4 different moves. Make the floaters twice with each move. Up on the jump stop, I always tuck it. Always football tuck it. For one, you know, at 34 years old, it's just an ingrained habit. I do it without thinking about it. But also, it's a good thing for you to ingrain as a habit because anyone who wants to play, you know, high-level high school or college ball, you generally got to tuck that ball going to the basket. No backboard. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the same thing off the same move, but going left. So now it'll be left hand in and outs. Left hand floaters as well, which, you know, I played my entire life, 4 years in college, never shot a left hand floater my entire career. That's my fault. It's not a good thing. I should have used it. But you know, most people just don't. But that said, still got to work on it. No backboard. No backboard when I'm going to the middle. Really should do it on that side so I could, yeah. Do it on this side so I can use the backboard. You know what time it is? No backboard, straight in. Think in this space, you know, a long cross won't be used very often. If I was in a half court, I'd go to long cross now. I'm gonna go to a short in and out cross. fucking out of shape. So again, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of leg work. And to put yourself through that, go full speed on your own at home, especially as a kid, and all you want to do is play, you gotta have a lot of discipline, man. It's not easy. Make it. Fucker. Again, in the 3/4 court, it's different moves. It's different moves than I would use in a half court. So I'm probably gonna use a solid like in and out between right now. Anything that starts with an in and out downhill is generally a good way to set up, because that in and out is such a good setup move to run through, to come downhill and push through it and keep going. So when you can keep that momentum and then also counter, I just think it's a good way to do things in the full court, 3/4 court. In and out behind, in and out wrap around behind. And we were doing earlier in the workout, speed of release, speed of my feet. Same exact thing on the pull-up. I'm trying to get the last 2 steps and the last dribble to be as quick as they possibly can and pop up out of that shot. Having a low dribble, a low pickup down by my knees, that helps you do that. Oh, you motherfucker. And the sound I'll try to hear now is my 1-2, the 1-2 gallop, and the pickup, the left hand getting on the basketball. So I want there to be as little amount of time as possible from 1-2 to pickup. I want to hear that sound. Since I'm doing pull-ups, I'll stay on this side and I'll go right in and out curl. Fuck. There's a good pickup, real quick. Just missed the shot. But I want you to notice on camera how quick the feet and the pickup is. It's so important. You got to work on like just that skill in itself. I think I did a video on that. So it's stopping like on a dime, and the feet are so fast and the pickup is so fast. That is what makes your release quicker. Not picking the ball up and then trying to do this with your hands. That would just mess your shot up. It's about your feet and your pickup if you're off the dribble.